Today, I received my first PSA submission return. I'm a little bit nervous to get into this, but let's go. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. Today's going to be a very special day because we have our first PSA submission returns, and it's about 26-27 cards on this one. My wife has already been through these boxes, but I did ask her to put everything back exactly the same way that you found it, so we'll see what's inside. I'm very eager to see how we graded. A lot of them are mainly modern on this submission, but we will see the best way to go about this. I just want to make sure that we don't ruin the surprise. Okay, that's our first box. We'll do one box at a time. Let's go. First one. Pokemon Center exclusive Miraidon here. I'm going to zoom through these and we'll slow down for obviously the main ones, but we'll see. These Pokemon Center stamped promos are actually they're actually gaining quite a bit of value, so it'd be nice. Unfortunately, that one's an 8. And the centering is off on that, but an 8 seems a little bit harsh, but okay. We can hope for better. Artibax Gym promo here. It's just a neat little card, again off center on the top. It's a 9 on that. Okay, so we've got to watch our centering clearly. I love this card. Between this and the Paradigm Trigger, definitely want this in a 10. This is one of my chase cards when I was opening. It's a 9. I'm finding it so hard with the centering on this card in particular. It seems to elude me. There's quite a few cards that they're not crazy pulls, but they just seem to really elude me. Okay, so this is actually a gift for my wife, and it would be great to have it in a 10, but in all fairness, I think it was an 8 when I submitted it. I said I just wanted to put it in a slab so it protects the card. It was a gift, so it's a 7. Okay, it's such a cool card though. Radiant pattern on that one. So we've got a little pile forming. Unfortunately no 10s yet, so let's hope we can change that. Okay, this is a Garcia Gym promo. I personally love this. Super old school Nintendo vibes, just throwback there to driving through Mario Kart, going through the castle. Absolutely love this card. It was crispy as anything when I submitted it. This one has to be a 10 surely. Yes, and we have our first 10 there. And a lovely card for it as well. I absolutely love that one. Special Delivery Charizard. Now, this one here, when I submitted it, it was off center. I was going for a 9 to be fair. This was actually a gift given to me. So again, wanted to put it in the slab just to kind of keep the card safe. This isn't one to be sold or anything like that. I know it's not a 10, so it is a 9. Okay, we've got a couple of real modern here, so start with a Deoxys. Japanese should be good. 10, nice. I hope this is a 10. Funnily enough, this card hasn't been climbing in value like the alt arts have out of Sword and Shield. The texture on it, beautiful. My wife actually pulled this one. It is off center, I know that. And it's a 9 because of that. Entire V, love this artwork. Who doesn't love this artwork? And it's English, so we'd like to see. The corner looks a little bit. Sure. 10. Okay, we'll take that. Take that all day long. Hooper. The Aladdin card. Just playing with the genie there with gold. Absolutely love this. 10. Yes, I love that in a 10. And again, another one. Just love the colours, the artwork. These are super modern. They're not really that valuable right now, but there'll be ones to hold, especially if they're in a 10, which they are. Lovely. Okay, so now we've gained some ground and we actually have a higher 10 pile, so things are picking up.
High five!
Okay, there was actually a two-part submission here. I had the Latias and the Latios, so we will see. Hopefully they're sequential and hopefully they're both 10s. 10, lovely. So I'm going to put that there because I'm hoping that there's, here we go. So I'm hoping they pack them in the same order and they are sequential. 10 and sequential, so sequential 10 on those. I actually really like the fact that they're together, so big fan of that. And my boy Lugia, again, not a super rare card, but a 10. Love that. That will be going on the display for sure. Another 10. So we're doing quite well here. We are doing quite well. Very unique card design. 10. So this should be pretty clean as well. Pack fresh. I don't see anything wrong with it. An 8. I mean, it is off center, but an 8 seems... it doesn't seem too fair. Okay. Don't worry. We no cry. We no cry. We'll move on to the next box. And I'll just pull this over. Now this one has actually had the cards put in facing upwards, so I'm going to quickly switch that around. We've been so patient in waiting for these cards. We haven't even peeked the grades online. It would be such a shame to go and ruin the surprise now. Maximum suspense here, maximum suspense. Okay, we're into the serious cards now, the ones that I really wanted to see, especially in a 10. Come on, let's go. I love that. For me, that was one of the cards that had to get a 10. Really, really wanted it in a 10. This is another one. Japanese promo, Scarlet and Violet. Of course, it's in the Paldea Evolved PTB in the English, but this one's got the game stamps and in a 10. Beautiful. Two cards there that I 100% wanted to see in a 10, and they've delivered. Now, if someone would like to explain to me why the English is outpacing the Japanese so hard on this card, I'll never know. I'll never understand that. And we're in a 10 as well. That's great. Another Eevee card. A lot of these Eevee cards are kind of my wife's. She's a big Eevee fan. 2019 there. It's a 9. Okay. Yeah, there's a little nip just there. Little whitening. That's really the only thing with that, but the 9's okay. Again, another one from my wife, a 9. It's just a normal Eevee, non-holo there. See, some cards we grade, obviously for selling purposes. Some are for investing purposes. A lot of the time, especially with these submissions, I actually have 2 submissions coming. These submissions are more for sentiment's sake. They're ones for keeping. Some of them will be invested, but some of them also because they're gifts and stuff like that. So, they're not the most expensive cards in the world, but we just wanted to put them in a slab and hold on to them. They obviously do better in a slab than they do in top loaders and in binders. Eevee from Furious Fist here. This is an XY card, 2014, in an 8. Okay, got a couple of 8s to be fair. Okay, this was a college try. I've had a few of these cards. Every single one is off center. This one included. This was the best, believe it or not, out of the 3 that I've seen that I had. And I'm hoping for a 10, but I love the card design. And it is a 9. That's a shame. Okay, this card should be a 10. I think it looked clean. I was hopeful. On an English promo as well. It's a 9. From the figure collection there. This 2014 from Flashfire. XY Lysander. This was not in perfect condition by any means. When I actually picked this one up, it looked like it had never seen a penny sleeve or a top loader in its life, to be fair. So I'm actually surprised. We're going for let's say we'll shoot for a 7. Yeah, 7's fair. 7 is fair. I just love the card. Oh, we're ending on a big one. This is one that I really want in a 10. See that hollow pattern there, the circle. These gold cards from V-Star Universe, they're absolutely beautiful cards. They got the attention right at the start. The attention has kind of waned for them now, but I really think that they deserve some more love. So let's go with a 10 to wrap this up.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Lovely. We love to see that. I'm actually going to put it just there. So thank you so much for joining me. This has been my first PSA submission and it's gone so much better than what I thought. I thought I'd get absolutely hammered here. Obviously we do our pre-grading, but it's really tough with your first submissions. You don't really know where the benchmark is, and some were obviously college tries, as I said. You know, we tried to get the best grade there, and then others I feel that were deserving of a 10 when we submitted them, and others were just, you know, obviously not 10s, but we don't only submit for the 10s. Sometimes it's just for, you know, the love of the cards. So thank you again. Obviously, if you've liked this video, please feel free to hit the like button, share, subscribe, and stay tuned, because there'll be another PSA submission coming very shortly, which contains my childhood cards. So I'd love to see you for that one. See you later.